If you close your eyes.
Hey there, what's going on guys, my name is Crazy Pie, and today we're going to be talking about the Cold War in Titanfall 2. It's probably one of the hardest guns to use, in my opinion, when you first get into it, but once you have it down, once you've used it quite a bit, it is definitely probably one of my favorite guns now. And it's honestly extremely strong, alright? So, pretty much, the Cold War is it is the last Grenadier gun that you will unlock in, the Grenadier section, and it's essentially a charged 3-round burst, or 4-round burst gun. So, pretty much, you just charge up your shot. Well, you don't charge it up, you pull the trigger and then it'll charge it up for you, and then a few seconds later it'll shoot out this big ginormous, like these little balls that will just absolutely destroy people. Now, one thing to know about the EM4 Cold War is that it does have splash damage. So one of the big tactics that you want to use for this gun is to try to shoot in front of the enemies. So when you're playing Titanfall 2, you're not going to try to shoot directly at your enemies with this gun, and the main reason for that is honestly because if you try to shoot directly at them, most of the time you will miss, because if they are moving you will definitely miss them, and since this thing takes a little bit of time for its projectile to actually go, it will take a few bullets to try to land on your enemies. So definitely try to shoot a little bit in front of your enemies when you're using this gun. You'll see me doing that in these gameplay clips here. It does definitely work out well, and the attachments that I use for this weapon, because you will use your ammo, it takes roughly around 1 burst to kill. Sometimes if you get unlucky and you maybe miss a little bit, then you might have to use 2, 3 at the max. You probably won't find yourself using 3 that much, but most of the time if you do aim directly onto the enemies, it will definitely be using 1. I'm going to put a picture up of the class setup on screen right now. Pretty much this class setup is basically, you got the Cold War, and you can either use phase shift or stim. Those are probably your best bets when using this gun. You want to try to stay up in the air a lot, so I definitely do recommend using stim if you want to go fast and get up high, as well as because you can damage yourself, so you can heal yourself with your stim. Or, if you do damage yourself and you need to reload, definitely go ahead and use your phase shift. You can get out of that sticky situation. All personal preference, whatever you have unlocked and whatever you like to use, and it's just, like I said, just all personal preference. Now the next thing we have obviously is the Cold War. We have a fire star, and then we have extra ammo and speed loader. You can change up extra ammo or speed loader, but if you have both of these, I would definitely recommend them, because since this gun, sometimes if you can get unlucky and you can miss a shot, maybe it'll take you another burst to kill them. I definitely recommend having extra ammo, so then you do have more shots in your gun if you do miss and if you do get unlucky. So definitely if you have extra ammo, it can help, as well as if if you do get extremely unlucky and you can miss a few more bullets, definitely if you have speed loader, it'll help you out to get those bullets back in your gun, because with this gun you want to try to be on your guard as much as possible. You want to try to be ready to shoot at the enemies, so definitely extra ammo and speed loader help you out for this class, because you can have more bullets in your gun at a time, as well as because the one hit rate at this gun is really strong. So if you miss a shot, you want to at least still have a couple bullets at all times, so you're ready to kill the enemies and get up there in close and combat. Speed loader does help you out there though, because then if you do run out of bullets, definitely you can just put them right back in your gun and it'll help you out. Next up guys, we have the Wingman pistol. It really doesn't matter what pistol or what secondary you have. If you want to get your Titan back faster, you can just rodeo the Titan if you want, but a good way to do it and a sufficient way to do it is to use a secondary anti-Titan launcher. You can use the charge rifle, charge hack on it, MGL mag launcher, anything you want. I just use a pistol though, because then if I do run out of ammo and I don't have any phase shifts active, I can just use the Wingman pistol to get them down. Generally this pistol is a one-shot kill. You really use whatever attachment you want. It really doesn't matter about your secondary. I just threw in extra ammo, so just in case I need the more ammo in my gun, because it is a secondary. Then we have power cell and hover. I use power cell generally because I'm not using tactical. Those tactical and power cell do combine well with each other. So if you have both of them on, you will definitely get your tactical ability a lot faster, but I still want to get it a little bit faster, so even though I don't have tactical on, I still run power cell just in case I want to get that ability a lot faster, because you will get yourself into a little bit of sticky situations when starting out with this gun, because it is definitely one of the hardest guns I have used to try to start out with and get kills with while starting out in the game. It's a pretty hard gun to get down, and if it's your first time using it, it is definitely pretty difficult to learn. We use hover because with this gun I've found that if you're you're in the air shooting down at the enemies, it's a lot easier to hit your shots more because you can just be a lot more accurate and predict where the enemies are going to go, opposed to just shooting directly at them from ground to ground. Definitely try to stay up in the air as much as you possibly can. It will help you out. Shoot down at the enemies and it will definitely help you out. Execution, honestly, it really doesn't matter. Guys, a few tips I would recommend with this class. Like I said, use hover. Try to stay up in the air as much as possible. Using wall runs will help you out with that. A great map for this weapon is Complex. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite maps to use this weapon. Complex is really great for using this, and it is definitely probably one of the best maps for this gun. As well as Angel City is really good because you can stay in the air a lot more, and generally any map where you can just stay in the air is a lot more. That's why I use hover. Another thing that I want you guys to know is this weapon is difficult. I've said that a little bit before. So when you're playing, you gotta try at least to put yourself through those hard times so that, because trust me guys, once you've got this gun mastered and once you've learned how to use this gun, it is probably gonna be one of your favorite guns in the whole game, okay? I absolutely love this gun now, and it is just so much awesome, and it is so fun to use this gun. And as you do learn to use this gun, you will learn, how the enemies will maneuver around the map, and you'll get some sense in your head of when to shoot, so you can shoot before the enemies, and you'll know where they're gonna go. You can just sense it, so you'll shoot pretty much right in front of them. Definitely guys, give this class setup a go. The Cold War, it's probably one of my favorite guns, and once you put yourself through it, it'll probably be one of your favorite guns too, to be honest with you. This gun's amazing, I must say. The card I would recommend is Amped Weapons, so you can get those one hits a little bit more. I don't really think it matters too much. You can use map hack if you want, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, leave a like as well as subscribe on the road to 600, and yeah, peace guys.